Have you ever really been scared? I'm talking about afraid for your life. Have you ever feared for the future? Have you ever been so discouraged, so overwhelmed by the situation that you wanted to run and hide? That is precisely how the disciples of Jesus felt on the first Easter. Witnessing the crucifixion of Jesus left the disciples with one overwhelming emotion: fear. They had a reason to fear. The Jewish leaders had turned Jesus over to the Romans to be crucified. The disciples had been seen with Jesus many times over the past several years, and if the leaders were serious about ridding themselves of Jesus, they would have also been interested in arresting the disciples. Because of their fear, the disciples were hiding from the world. No longer did the disciples remember the words and deeds of their master. No longer did they rejoice that the demons were subject to them. Gone were the memories of Lazarus being raised from the dead. Gone were the bold confessions of faith. Now the disciples were held in the grip of fear. If the resurrection of Jesus means anything for believers, it means freedom from fear. The risen Lord greeted his frightened disciples with the words, "Peace be with you." Time after time, Jesus said to his disciples, "Do not be afraid," or "Do not fear." In fact, over 100 times in Scripture, God speaks these reassuring words. These are the words of the triumphant Christ. Now, after the resurrection, the disciples understood that the one who had said, "Do not be anxious for your life," was indeed the Lord of life. The one who had said, "Do not fear those who can kill the body," could not himself be held in the power of death. It is the fact that Jesus Christ is risen from the dead that we hear and believe his words today. Through his resurrection, Jesus has given to us peace even as we live in a world where death reigns. This is Dan Tomberlin, pastor of the